Why do bad things happen to good people? That's a question that's been asked for many, many years. And I think at some point we have all felt like that in our lives. Why did this happen to me? I'm a good person. Why me? This is so unfair. We go to Genesis chapter 39. We meet 17-year-old Joseph. He's the beloved son of his father Jacob. And he had a series of events that would cause anyone to say, "Why me?" The first event, his brothers, through some misunderstandings and jealousy, sell him into slavery, and he's taken to Egypt. And there he is bought by an officer of Pharaoh and is taken into this officer's home where he is a slave. So what does he do? He becomes the best slave in the household, so much so that he's placed in charge of the house. Next event, he's falsely accused of a crime and he's placed in prison. Perfect time to say, why is this bad thing happening to me? I'm a good person. Well, what does he do? He becomes the best prisoner, and again he's given a position of responsibility. He even assists other prisoners with their problems. But nevertheless, he spends years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. You've got to think at some point he's thinking, why me? Well, in each of these in each of these events, what were his options? Well, his options are the same as we have today. When we're faced with a situation that causes us to ask, why me? We can react in exactly the same way Joseph did. Same options. So what are they? Well, we can become angry, depressed, resentful, might even blame God. Why did you let this happen to me? And Joseph had those same options. But what did he do? He chose to be the best he could in the situation he was in. A slave, be the best slave. A prisoner, be the best prisoner and help others in the same situation. Perhaps Joseph did have moments of anger and resentment, but if he did, he didn't dwell on it. In the next several chapters of Genesis, Joseph comes to realize that these situations in his life were not random events. He's reunited with his brothers, and he is able to forgive them because he realized that each situation was part of Hashem's plan to save his family. There was a purpose to everything that had happened in his life. And I think that helps us a lot when we are in the middle of a situation, if we know that there's a purpose to it, that at the end of it, something good is going to come from it. But it's very difficult to see it when we are in it. So same thing that Joseph was confronted with, we are confronted with. Maybe not exactly the same situations, but our reactions and our options can be the same. When we're in a situation that makes us ask, why me? We often don't see that this is a piece of a bigger picture, that it is ultimately a good thing. And that attitude is so easy to say and so difficult to do when we are in the middle of the storm. And for me, when I'm in a situation that I want to say, why me? It helps me to remember what my rabbi said in a lecture. I don't know how this is good for me, but I know it can't be bad for me.